There are many questions surrounding ramen.
What is ramen made out of?
Where was ramen invented?
Which is the best flavor of ramen?
Each episode, we will be exploring a different style of ramen and its origin. For each style, we will take a look at the region where it's from and create an at-home version using Sapporo Ichiban's ramen. We will break down the style of ramen through examination of the broth, noodles, and toppings. This is Ramen Regions. If you live in America, Tonkotsu ramen is probably where your mind goes when someone mentions the dish. Even in Japan, Sapporo Ichiban's tonkotsu flavor is popular and well-loved. Sometimes called Hakata Ramen, after the ward in Fukuoka, tonkotsu ramen is a staple flavor in ramen shops across the world. The island of Kyushu, the third largest of Japan's islands, is home to Fukuoka Prefecture and its capital city, Fukuoka. Fukuoka is home to a variety of ramen styles. It is here on Nagahama Yatai Street that the locals gather at one of the many outdoor yatai stalls for a bowl of their favorite ramen. Nagahama Yatai Street is brimming with dozens of these lively food stalls. Most Fukuoka residents order their ramen kona-otoshi style. This means dipping the noodles in boiling water just long enough to remove the extra flour before dropping it into a bowl of tonkotsu broth. It's also home to the famed Ramen Stadium, which hosts 8 ramen shops from all over Japan. Although ramen shops in Ramen Stadium mainly serve Hakata Ramen, you can also get kurume-style ramen as well as ramen from Tokyo, Kyoto, and Sapporo. Almost all tonkotsu ramen is served with thin noodles that aren't cooked for as long, so the centers stay firm. Some shops even allow guests to choose the hardness of their noodles. And a unique feature of Hakata Ramen is that many shops will serve you a second helping of noodles if you still have broth left over. Broth is the star of any tonkotsu ramen, of course, made to be rich and filling by blending the fatty flavor of pork stock with other flavors and aromatics. Every shop has their own method and secrets for making tonkotsu broth, but Sapporo Ichiban's tonkotsu ramen features a chicken broth base with just enough pork flavor blended in to give it a classic tonkotsu taste. Our broth is rich without feeling too heavy to eat. The added leeks and garlic helps to deepen the flavor while not overpowering anything. The toppings of tonkotsu ramen can vary depending on the style and region it's being served in, but a typical bowl might be topped with sesame seeds, chashu-style pork, green onions, and a soft-boiled egg. Every shop will have their own mix of toppings. However, other common toppings include various types of pickled ginger, corn, sheets of dried seaweed called Nori, and black garlic oil known as mayu. Here, we decided on a soft-boiled egg for protein, sliced pork for added umami richness, green onions for a fresh taste, and pickled ginger known as beni shoga for a slightly sour bite. Our tonkotsu ramen may not have been made in Fukuoka, but it can be just as tasty and filling. Itadakimasu!